Hi guys, today we cover one more function which is related to arrays, references, and lookups. And this is one of the advanced function that we are going to cover in detail. Yeah. So today the function that we are going to cover is choose. Okay. Very simple, but literally by the word itself. It retrieves the value that from an index based on what you choose. So it retrieves a value from a list, from a specific index that you want to choose. Yeah. So in business modeling, you have complex scenarios. Yeah, which can be resolved by merging choose function with index, match, sum, whatever it may be. Uh, for an example, being a project manager at times, I can monitor several projects through this function by selecting the budget costing, project pending task, or initial time, and many more. So what this choose function does in a very simple way is it retrieves a a specific value based on the choice that you made. Yeah. So it's syntax. Let's understand the syntax first. So choose open brackets, then you have the index number, which you need to specify from where you want to, which number you want to choose from a particular list of arrays or the selection that you have done. Yeah. Then you need to specify the values. Now, this could be one value or multiple, but there has to be one value mandatory. Then you can have multiple values. So I'll say V2, comma V3. Those are all optional. Yeah. And this can range up to V254. Yeah. So the limit for the values that you have to enter in the values is up to 254. Yeah. And the index number that you have to specify again has to be between 1 to 12, 254 because we have those much values only. Now, what it does is let's quickly jump on to an example. So, suppose I have this ratings. Yeah. And I have to choose from this ratings. Yeah. I'll say is equal to choose. I'll open the brackets. I'll specify the number here in this cell. Right now I'm keeping it empty, comma. I'll choose the entire rating column, close the brackets and say enter. Now it is giving me a value error because I have not given the index number that I have to choose from. So I'll specify the index number as 5. Okay, it is not giving me anything. Let me see why it is not giving me anything right now. Value error. Wrong data type. Okay. Let me choose category and I choose for books or no. Okay. Second. No. Let me add here as apple, comma, mango. So I'm just putting in values that are available. Uh, could be any kind of fruit called pear. Yeah, let me see if it is able to give me the value. Okay, I did it. So yeah, so it is giving me the second value, which is available in this entire list. Okay, we were not able to pull it from ranges. We'll do that. Don't worry. We'll try to do it with a much complicated formula, but I'm trying to first show you some simple thing which you can use to get the right data. So second option in this particular range is mango, yeah, which we have specified. So this is the first value, this is the second value. We have asked for second value. If I ask for first value, it will give me apple. But if I specify anything which is out of the range, since we had only three values in this particular function, now if I try to add a fourth value, I try to search for a fourth value in this particular range, it should give me a value error. Yeah, because I do not have more than three values in this particular data that we have. Now, suppose you want to use the same thing in a range. Yeah, probably that has to be done in a different way by using choose along with index and match function. Yeah. So what we can do is I can have a formula written as choose, uh, I'll say choose. I will have the number being written here. I'll say index and I'll say index what I want to index. I want to index this entire ID column. Yeah. And I'll say match. Yeah. Match the what I want to match now. I want to match. Suppose I want to index B2 to B9 or A2 to A4 to A21. Yeah, I want to match. Suppose I want the names, not the name, I want the rating. Okay, let me have the rating and I'll say match the ID 5, 6, ID 6 in this entire range. Yeah. And also comma 0, I want an exact match. If you can refer the formulas that I have specified earlier, which will help you to understand what match does. Yeah. So this would form my first value. So this will give me any rating that is equals to the ID, which is 6. Same way, I can have multiple IDs. I'll say take the ID as 9. I can have one more index and I'll say uh, I can always say it is not getting pasted. Okay. I can have have it match ID number 11. Yeah. So I have around three values within this cell. Yeah. And I'm trying to find a value of it. So I'll say I want the second value, which is giving me 2.5. Why 2.5? Because the second value over here is G4. I'm trying to find out the ratings of the ID 9. Now the ID 9 has a rating of 2.5, which is giving me here. So this is how you can use index along with. So this is how you can use index or indirect along with index match function or choose along with index and match function to get your relevant value from a range of cells. Yeah. So it's very important that you use choose very wisely, and as it has some limitations, it can be used on some data which is constrained or limited amount of data. Yeah. Where you have to pick and choose. So this is mostly used when you want to model your data to get a specific value. Yeah, it cannot be used with maximum data. From maximum data, you can reduce the data by using your choose method and choose the values you want to use for your analysis. Yeah, hope I was able to make this concept clear on the choose function. Hope you like this video. Do like it, share it across with your colleagues who want to learn Excel. Comment if you want me to cover any topics in the 365 days of Excel journey. And yes, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, because that's how you're going to get all the videos notification as and when I upload them on YouTube. And yeah, that will also keep me motivated towards creating such free content for your people. Thank you so much.